Good evening and welcome to Friday Vespers for October 16th. It's hard to believe, isn't it? Today we're talking about putting a little love in our hearts. I sometimes get stuck in a rut, but if I'm happy there, I drag everyone else along with me. And right now I'm stuck in the rut of peace, love, and happiness. It's my way of combating all the stress and negativity that are raining down upon us right about now. About a week and a half ago, I asked you to tell at least 3 people in your life that you love them, and I'm hoping that you found opportunities to do so. It's something that I found difficult to do in my early years of life, and something my spouse and I have made a priority in our family with our own kids and grandkids. And as you have probably experienced, receiving and giving love can make a profound difference in anyone's life. But today, we're going to focus not on the words we might say to others, but on the feeling, the thoughts we have about those people in our lives who hold a place of special significance. This is Don't Sweat the Small Stuff and Dr. Richard Carlson's practice number 42. Spend a moment every day thinking of someone to love. Earlier in this book, I introduced the idea of spending a moment each day thinking of someone to thank. Another excellent source of gratitude and inner peace is to spend a moment every day thinking of someone to love. Remember the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away? The love equivalent might read, thinking of someone to love each day keeps your resentment away. I started consciously choosing to think of people to love when I realized how often I could get caught up in thinking about the opposite, people who irritate me. My mind would focus on negative or strange behavior, and within seconds, I was filled with negativity. Once I made the conscious decision, however, to spend a moment each morning thinking of someone to love, my attention was redirected toward the positive, not only toward that one person, but in general throughout the day. I don't mean to suggest that I never get irritated anymore, but without question, it happens much less frequently than it used to. I credit this exercise with much of my improvement. Every morning when I wake up, I close my eyes and take a few deep breaths. Then I ask myself the question, who shall I send love to today? Instantly, a picture of someone will pop into my mind, a family member, a friend, someone I work with, a neighbor, someone from my past, even a stranger I may have seen on the street. To me, it doesn't really matter who it is because the idea is to gear my mind toward love. Once the person to whom I'm directing the love is clear, I simply wish them a day filled with love. I might say to myself something like, I hope you have a wonderful day filled with loving kindness. When I'm finished, which is within 10 seconds, I usually feel that my heart is ready to begin my day. In some mystical way that I can't explain, those few seconds stick with me for many hours. If you give this little exercise a try, I think you'll find that your day is more peaceful. As we close today, let's slowly breathe in those inexplicable, heartwarming, life-changing feelings that wash over us when we contemplate those people in our lives who are so important to us that we cannot fathom living life without them. Or if they are no longer with us, we are so thankful for the love and the life we have shared together. Let's contemplate the love that we have within us that we can share with even strangers we've seen on the street because they need it too. And as we exhale, Let's breathe out our whispers of gratitude because we don't always have to be breathing out negativity. Sometimes when we exhale, we can remember that it is part of the life giving cycle of breath and it too is good. And we can whisper or shout, "Thank you, God, for all these wonderful people in my life." And as we inhale once again, let's ask Spirit to be with all these people who pop into our brains and our hearts, and ask Spirit to keep them well and happy and whole during this crazy time in our world until we can see them and hold them and love them face to face. Maybe not the stranger on the street, but you know those people I'm talking about. And until that time, we will hold them in our hearts, and we will hold our hearts full of love and thanksgiving. May your weekend be full of all that and more. Bye bye.